This is Judge Joe Brown, and you're watching We All Be News TV, the
News-free Dixie.
News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Thank you. And I also want to ask you about the situation with the EmMEtt, with the book Tim Tyson came out. He interviewed Carolyn Bryant about EmMEtt, said she lied about the whole thing.
What else did they? Let me tell you. They didn't tell you that Roosevelt on December the 7th, 1948 or 47, he was so high in cocaine, Eleanor had to sign the Declaration of War.
Are you talking about after Pearl Harbor?
Yeah.
Like 41 or 42?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had to. They lie about everything. You know. And so, what would you do, man, if you was poor and everybody know about EmMEtt, but anybody heard of you? And they come with a deal. Make a deal, man. Here's what we'll do. And what they're not going to tell you is over 300,000 people came to the funeral in Chicago. Funerals are personal. Okay, what was he saying?
You were talking about EmMEtt, like 300,000.
Okay, so either fainted or needed smelling salts. And never before have a world. I really knew the meaning of it when I was with Rosa Parks. And I said, girlfriend, I'm looking at your feet so pretty. And everybody talk about you was tired. So that means if you was tired, you didn't purposely do that. You was not tired. And I said, how'd you manage to sit there? She said, I just couldn't get that EmMEtt out of my brain. One person.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't get that image out of my brain. Okay? So now, they know how to master shit. Said, you put something negative out, everybody feed into it to try to explain it. You can't. Who cares? Who cares? Who is she? What she look like?
Yeah.
Nothing will change that look in that coffin of that young boy that looked like he was 105 or 10 years old. That's past.
Yes, sir.
You have to straighten up nothing because it's a lie. You know, where was she before? Where is she now? And all you got to do is read the book.
Wow.
And you see lies in the book.
Yes, sir.
You know, so that's what that's about. But if she did lie, thank God, because it sure changed the planet.
Yes, sir. He losing his wife, Leola.
Yeah.
And I know they had the funeral at the...
In Atlanta.
Yeah, in Atlanta. I just want to get your thoughts. Do you have anything you want to share with him?
No,
Or the family?
it was, I worked there every month for him in New York. And she ran it, you know. The black organization they had, she was always there. And I never saw one face when I closed my eyes. I'd see both of them. And I didn't know she was that sick. And when I heard it, I thought somebody was talking about somebody else. But Lil said she had told her about a date, and she got back to it. She never got back to it. She just got out the hospital, and then right after that, she was dead. But Alton Maddox, what he's been through, but you can't look at his face and see it. You know, white law firms would tell you the most brilliant lawyer in New York is Alton Maddox. You know, and I'm sure to get past that tragedy that he had. And they did a funny thing, man. They didn't just bar him. They just passed some stuff that he could never come in New York court. and handle the case. That's worse than being disbarred.
That's kind of weird. That's like some special
Well,
reserve stuff, like some Jack Johnson stuff
Yeah,
with
but
the Mann
they
Act.
killed King.
Yeah.
So we still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no, that was about it. Just to all of y'all out there, just sending your energy. You got a lot of work to do. In the biggest, nastiest city on the planet. What they do in New York would make Hitler blush.
Wow. And you see the movie Get Out too, right?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about the movie?
Oh, it never been anything like it. No, it was just the fact that the guy made it for $4 million, and as of 2 months ago, it had made $100 million return. So he don't have nothing to worry about. They stand in line trying to get his stuff. This is the first thing he ever did movie-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's just incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, I was joking with somebody. I said they owe Baba Gregory a royalty check. Got some of your ideas about organ harvesting. It's tough that people owe you some money.
No. I didn't feel, that.
Uh-huh.
But I was talking about the big stealing.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't gunning people down and killing folks to get their organs.
Right.
I was shocked when I saw it was in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what a piece. And I said, man, when's the brother gonna get his nigger back? He stomped that white boy to death. I said, if I was white, I'd pass legislation that black folk cannot wear boots. It was genius. Genius.
That's cool. And also, what's your thought about your I guess your protege or your friend Nick Cannon, his stand against NBC, walking away? Because you was in that comedy special with him. He had you at the beginning.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts about him and his take on NBC?
Well, they always been like that.
Mm-hmm.
They always been like that. But he's too big for him to crush. You know. I mean, same thing they did to David Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
No. See, the white folk got an old expression, never attack nobody in the press that buy the ink by the train loads.
Mm.
See how it works?
Yes, sir.
But you can take them on. When I was a little boy, all I ever heard was, my home is my castle. I never heard a black folk say that.
Mm-hmm.
That was white folks. In 40 years, you haven't heard that word.
Mm.
My case went to the Supreme Court, marching in Daley's house, and they called it my home is my castle. And the Supreme Court ruled it down. So you ain't heard no white folks in 40 years say my home is my castle. That's what one person can do.
Wow. And Baba, I know you're friends with, I think you're close to George Lopez, the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He had a little bit of controversy a couple months ago concerning a stand-up gig he did in Arizona, where he was dealing with a heckler, and he called out and got kicked out the venue.
That's the what?
Out the venue,
Mm-hmm.
and he said something about you should marry black women. He made a joke. I guess you're talking about his grandma being a racist, like she didn't like black people.
What was I talking about? What?
George Lopez.
I know, but I was said that way.
Huh, sir?
When did I say that?
Nah, you didn't say that. No, I was talking. He did a skit. He's known for a skit where he talked about his grandma being a race hating black people, down wanting black folks in the house, and it offended a black woman in the audience. Or she was classified as black, and he ended up kicking her out the venue. Got her kicked out the venue, and people were mad. I think he said something to the effect that that's why you shouldn't marry black people or something like that, or black women, something to that effect. But people were really pissed off about it. And I wasn't know, as a person who knows George Lopez personally, what's your thought about that?
That's the first time I'm hearing it, so I don't comment on stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't know where it was, when it happened, or nothing.
Okay.
But you got a right to say their thing. White folks speak out anytime they want to speak out. But when we speak out, somebody want to comment, no, that ain't needed.
Mm-hmm.
I just told you something about news people. You ain't never heard nobody talk about it before. Why we got to do it?
Yes, sir.
There ain't no news to nobody. We don't even, see, you asked me a question, we don't even know if the woman was black.
Well, she was like, mixed. She's mixed with
I didn't say that.
Yes, sir.
We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
The way these white boys trick.
That's true.